How's it going, guys? So in my last video, links down in the description, I crashed my Mini. So today, in the very first episode of fixing this Mini, we're going to be fixing my Mini. Now to fix this car, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be bogging and filler priming and then priming all of my tyres to ensure that they're all smooth, because on that side, which actually hit the gutter, it's munched. My rims are munched this side. Okay, so what happened yesterday was I was driving, blah blah blah, just watched the video and you can find out exactly what happened. But we've got a whole bunch of big scuff marks along here, gutter rash, from when the rim actually hit the gutter. So what we're going to be doing, we've got some fiberglass bog up there, which will be bogging all of this here. We also have some gutter damage over here from the previous owner, and that's there on all of the tyres as well. That was there from the other owner. That was me yesterday as well when I ran into the gutter. And on the other side of the car, we've also got some gutter rash just here, down here, from the previous owner, a little bit over here as well. The filler primer should, cover that up pretty well. And over here as well, got some more severe gutter rash there. So we're going to be touching all of that up. Alrighty guys, so it's been about half an hour and we've made some improvement. My hands are kind of dirty. I had an attempt with the bog and it came out pretty well. I'll show you. Like, for the first time, I've never used bog before, but that's kind of what it looks like on that wheel there. On this one here, it's a little bit messy, this one, but it will still work. I got some bog down there, and then just up here as well. Over on this side, same story. Got some bog there and there. I did, like I said before, I do have the fiberglass version, so it does have the glass fibers in there. Now this was the really bad tyre, or the really bad rim. So up here is all bogged along there. This is actually where a majority of the scraping happened on the front wheel. So all of that's been filled in with bog. And there was some down there from the previous owner, all the way down there, which is filled in. There are a few little scratches and stuff on there, but that will get all filled in by the filler primer. Yeah, but like I said, the main majority of it's all been filled in with the bog now. It's got to wait a couple of hours for it to set. Then we should be good to send it back and have a look. Good morning, and what is going on, guys? Today is paint day and I'm super excited. The car is ready to go. We've sanded down all of our rims, all 4 of them. We've fixed the damage to this one over here, which was done by the gutter, and same with the back one. The car is now covered in dust. I can actually draw in it, I can draw a smiley face on my bonnet. Same with my window, but I washed them because I had to drop the kids to school this morning. I've also sanded and prepped these little hub thingies that go on the hubs of the wheels. Watch me as I put these on. Which way? There we go. Bingo, 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 dingo. Okay, put this one on as well. Other side. They have a specific orientation at which they have to go on. Now, so she's pretty much ready to go. All the rims have been sanded and prepped with primer and filler primer. Now I've got to head over to my dad's house. We're going to jack the car up, remove all the wheels, take them into the shed. We're going to give them a final clean with wax and grease remover. Then we're going to prep them. Once again, just make sure there's no dust or anything on them. And then we're going to paint them. So, I don't know if I've shown you the paint yet, but I went to Super Cheap yesterday. We've got the paint. It's colour spec, and it's actually been colour matched to BMW. What is it? There's a particular colour. Let's find out what it's called. It is BMW Sterling Grey Metallic. that's what this colour is. We ripped it from my dad's BMW. And we're going to paint the wheels in this nice gunmetal metallic colour. It looks really cool. So we're going to do that. Let's go for a bit of a tour just so we can show you what we've got happening here. So here's one wheel here. It looks pretty good. It's all been sanded down. It says the filler primer and primer on there. So no more damage really on there. A couple little nicks, but that's alright. I'll live with those. Here's the other wheel here, which I need to sand that back a little bit more before I do anything. Just looks like a bit of filler primer's fallen off or something. Even though I did use wax and grease remover. Obviously, like I said, I need to clean them because you can actually tell there's still brake dust on there. But most of this, all the surfaces here have been cleaned with wax and grease remover. Okay, let's head around this side. Right in the sun. There we go. This side was one of the sides that got munched by the gutter. As you can tell down there, it looks a lot better. All of that's all, been reconstructed, and it looks really good. It's all had the filler primer and stuff. There was a few scratches and dents along these spokes, and they've all been fixed now, so it looks a lot better. And now let's head over to the big one. This here was the wheel that got munched heavily by the gutter. As you can see, it now has a really nice defined edge. It looks really nice. It's very smooth. Took about 3 attempts with the bog to get that to look really good. On the camera it still looks like it's really bad, but it's actually super smooth. All the colour difference is just the aluminium or whatever these rims are made of, cast something, compared to the colour of the bog, which is like a pink. And then obviously like the filler primer as well. So that is super smooth. It looks really, well, it doesn't look that great yet, but it's going to look mad once it's on. It's all been sanded down and they're all super smooth. They've been done with 2000 grit sandpaper, so they're like ready to go. Yeah, see, like, this is what I mean. Like, let's see if we can see the dust. Well, there's dust in like the window here and on the sunroof, but it's very sad seeing the car this dusty. So let's see if I can see it. It's kind of all blown off when I took the kids to school. There we go. So you can see a bit of it along there. But yeah, so I'm just going to give, which wheel was it? This morning when I was checking this one wheel, found there was actually a scratch there. So what I'm going to have to do is, you can see it pretty well there on camera. I'm going to sand that one back, start with the 120 and work my way up to probably 1500 or 2000 grit, so it's really nice and really prepared for painting. I'll do that and then just touch up this part here. Just up there, just got to touch that bit up. But other than that, should be ready to head over and rip all the wheels off. What is going on, guys? So we're at my dad's right now, and the car is it's got no wheels right now. It looks really cool. So I've got all the wheels taken off. Got it up on axle stands, which are actually not hanging on the axles, but and yeah, same with this side as well. Axle stands. We also have the trolley jack on there just to make sure that it's all good. Yeah, so all my tyres are down in the back shed ready to get painted. Just got to grab those, and I got my stuff over there. I got my car washing bucket, some clear coat, some wax and grease remover, and some duct tape, because I got some masking tape so that we can mask around the tyres so that, you know, they don't get paint on them, but it doesn't stick to it because of all the tyre shine and stuff I've got on there. So I'm hoping that some duct tape will work. That should be sticky enough to stick to those tyres. I think I've got the clear coat there. All the base coat is down in the shed already, ready to go. And yeah, we've got the washing bucket there. We're going to have to wash the insides of the rims so that we can paint them. So yeah, let's get going. Alrighty, so what we've got is I've just got one tyre flipped upside down. just going to show you one of them. We've got the hose here. We're just going to blast them down with water. I've got my soap and, well, not soap, it's got a bucket and a sponge. What we're going to do is just fill the bucket with water and then just rub the sponge around on the inside of the rim here just to clean it up a bit. We're not going to use any soap or anything because they usually contain waxes. Now yes, I am using wax and grease remover, but it's always good, you know, if we just won't put anything on there to begin with, that's better. Alright, so let's get going. I'm going to hose them down a bit. Already gets a lot of it off. There we go, just got a bit of water in that bucket there. It's got a real old sponge. Where is it? Where's the camera? It's got a really old sponge here. We're just going to use that. That's what I use for my tyres. Anyway, we're just going to hose it down again. Just grab our sponge and bring our bucket over. Grab the sponge out and we're just going to rub them. Just to get all of the brake dust and all of that stuff off of them. There's a rock stuck to the inside of it. Wow, that water has just gone brown. I'll show you a shot of that in a minute. Now these aren't going to be perfect. I don't really care if they are, you're not going to see them, and they're just going to get covered in brake dust. So, yeah, it's not too bad. Like that I'm alright with. As long as it's got the right colour. That water is brown. Okay, so we'll lift the rim up. Don't know if that's in frame. It's kind of in frame. There we go. Let's do that. There we go. So we've got the inside of the rim here. We'll just give it a hose just to. Like I said, it's going to have some stuff on there, but I'm not too concerned. Like at all. You know, you're not even going to see any of this part inside here. So I'll just give it a clean. Doesn't have to be perfect. So this is no way a guide on how to do this. This is just how I'm doing it. Are these white? They are. So the outside of the rims are actually silver, right? And inside here, if you actually look at it, they're white. They're pretty filthy on the inside, but yeah, as long as I can just get some colour on there. Well, those rocks are stuck on there. As long as I can get some colour in there, then that'll be fine. And on the outside here, we'll just hose them down. We will need to clean this inside hub because it will be painted as well. Just gonna get in there with that. Now this does have to look pretty good, this one. Thankfully it's not too hard to actually clean. Just give a bit of that. Excellent. I'd say that's probably good. So I'm just going to whittle it up the hill. And now I'm just going to repeat the same step for all that for the next three. So yeah, I'll see you when that's done. Okay, so we're finished cleaning the tyres, and what we're going to do now, I'm just going to show you the state of this water. So in here, I'm going to, okay, just watch this, ready? Look. That is what this water looks like. Let's see if I can zoom it in. Look at that. That's just black. Ew. Even like you can just see it on the footpath here. It's all just black water. Okay, let's tip this into the drain and I'll show you. Ready? That's not mud. That's, you know, tyre stuff. Okay, so the tyres are over there and they're all drying. So as you can see, they look pretty good. Which one is it? This one here is the one that got attacked by the gunner the other day, really badly. And yeah, it's looking pretty nice, looking ready to paint. So we'll prep the shed just in here. We'll just prep this so we can paint. So we'll just lay out some drop sheets on the ground here. We'll go grab the tyres. We'll bring them in here. We'll lay them down. We'll make sure that there's no dust floating around the room, so I'll sweep all this out and make it clean. And then we'll do some wax and grease remover, and then we'll paint them and then clear coat them and all that stuff. But it's going to look pretty cool. So this is the little room I'm going to use in here because it's all inside and it's pretty hot. So that's what we want. We want it to be really hot, not humid, but hot to let the paint cure and dry faster. Beautiful, alrighty. Okay, so we're just going to come over and just even strokes at about 20 centimeters distance. I'm just going to hit it, just like that, and that's probably enough. Alrighty. So we've got one of the tyres masked up, ready to go, so just going to shake this can again. And we're going to keep it nice and light, so it's going to go across, just we're just going to slowly darken it. Don't know if you can really see it on there. Let's see if we can. There we go. So we'll just do a couple of coats, just. Just like that. Wow. Look at that. That looks so cool. Looks so much darker. Yeah. I'm kind of digging that. So that was the first coat, so I'm just going to go and mask up all the other tyres because they're a pain to mask. The other ones are just sitting outside over there. And there's those caps down there. I've just had a couple more coats on those. They're coming up kind of blotchy, but I don't know, we'll figure that out. Nothing like that. I'm not sure. There's a couple of like little lines and stuff in that. Have a look. Okay guys, check this out. Look, this one here is done. All I need to do now is clear coat it. And look at that. That looks beautiful. Same with that one. It's almost done, so I need to do probably one more coat just along the edges of the spokes. I can see a couple of bits that need it. But other than that, it looks beautiful. Those, they look fantastic. They are both my front ones. Nice. And then out here in the sun, there we go. We've got another one. It's kind of chilling. It looks like an octopus. And then there's one up there that hasn't been done yet. But look at the colour change. So we've got this, which is like a nice dark grey, compared to that. That's the original one. And then that is what we're dealing with now. And that's not even like done heaps. That's only like had a couple of light coats. That to that. I'll try and get them both in shot, but look at that. You can see the colour change. Look, that's really light. It's a lot darker. I like that. That's nice. You're thinking, Jack, where's the hubs out in the middle of those? I've got you covered. Over here on my staircase here. Oh, there they are. Look at those. There's 3 hubs. The other one's just finishing up drying. And look at those. They look beautiful. I like those. Those are going to look amazing on those rims over there. Where are we? Just over there. Yeah, progress. Alright. That one is done. This one just needs one more coat of this, which is the clear, and we'll be good. Let's do this. Done. Okay, here we go. 3, that's 2. 3, 2, 1. It's down. That looks sick. Far out, look at those rims. They are just beautiful on this car. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Drop a like on this video if you liked what we did today. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of these new painted rims. And yeah, consider subscribing. Press that notification button so you can be alerted when I upload next. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.